Good morning, everybody. Figured I'd make a quick video about, well, actually, I just got the Pan Am back probably about 2 weeks ago. Both weekends on a Sunday. Took it for a ride. Probably put about 300 miles total on her since I've gotten her back. The issue is the Stator. Stator was going, and not knowing I'd done my research, the Stator has been going since I gotten a bike, but do a little more research, figure out what was going on. Can say last year when I first got the bike and I took a ride with some friends down to Ellicottville, we were in traffic for a while. I shut it off and I went to restart it. The battery was dead. Not paying attention, had no idea what was going on. So took it to my local dealer, talked to them about it. We figured that maybe because I just got the bike didn't have all the software updates. It did need an update, so I paid to have the update done. Haven't noticed the issue, but I've been hyper aware of everything going on, so I paid attention. And in a little bit, when I turn the bike on, I will show you on this bike, I can see almost everything going on. You can actually see the volts. So I started paying attention, and when it's when I first started, actually, because it's always on a battery tender. There we go, turn that on. I always have it plugged into the battery tender, and this one, I have the dongle that goes straight to the battery. There's another one that's under the seat that comes stock with the bike. I don't use that one. I put one straight to the battery. So what happened, you'd be riding, and I noticed when you're just going down the road, we're about anywhere from high 12 to 13. Figured that was good, but every time you come to a stop, you can watch the volts start dropping a little. Well, this spring, I think it was this spring, I was riding, take a short little ride, maybe 25, 30 minutes. And I come to a red light and I heard this weird ticking noise. And it wasn't like an engine rattle, because it wasn't a constant like tap, 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 tap. It was just clicking here and there. I couldn't figure out what it was. Went a little bit further, pulled into a parking lot, and the bike actually stalled. And when it's ticking, it's running really rough. Really weird. Started doing some more research, and these bikes need an electrical upgrade, which is a lot. And they're known for it. 21, 22, 23, they have the electrical system. 24 and up, they've upgraded it. The upgrade, which, got my light, because it is dark out, we're getting ready to go to work, is this whole new cover. There's a new Stator, it's bigger. All new lines, water lines. Underneath, the battery is underneath. Comes with a new bigger battery. The battery is back here. Comes with a bigger battery, bigger Stator. The whole electrical system has to be upgraded. Actually, the battery's in there. Here's a new tray. Well, if you don't have a warranty, it's not covered. It is close to $4,000. Parts, labor. It's a big expense. So my fight was when I bought the bike. I'm not used to buying newer things. The place I got it from, not my local dealer here in Batavia, the place I got it from sold me a warranty that is a third-party warranty. It was actually Zurich. When I got it, the dealer told me every Harley dealer takes this, every mom and pop dealer takes this. As soon as I pull out of the parking lot, if the motor blows, everything's covered. All right, when someone tells you that, sounds like a great deal. Well, last year when I had the bike, I was having issues with the ignition switch, the right-hand control, a very common thing on these bikes. That was one of the upgrades or the updates it needed. It actually needed Let's see if this light works. It actually needed the whole control. Actually, I'm getting two controls because my fault. I broke this cruise control, the set. If you hit it too hard, it's only plastic. I broke it off. But under warranty, I got two new controls. The upgrade was done. The new control, you know, if you got a newer control, the start button is actually raised above the ignition on off. That's how you know you got a new one. I went there. That was under the 90 days and everything got covered. I think Harley actually covered that, so it didn't go through Zurich. With Zurich, I have a $50 copay. Not a big deal at all. It was a hassle. The bike was down there pretty much all winter. I dropped it off in the fall. I rode it down there in the fall. Actually, no, I take that back. I put it in the back of my truck, dropped it off, and then this spring I picked it up. So it was down there for the whole winter. So like I said, back to the electrical system, been paying attention. I will insert a video here. I figured out what was going on. If you watch the volts, when this bike got warm and you're riding around for a while, you come to a stop and just let the bike sit there and idle about 5 minutes, the volts would drop down to 12, underneath 12. The ticking would come in. What that is, and I'm no Harley tech, I'm getting there. I'm no Harley tech. This bike is like the new M8s. They have variable valve timing. And when the volts get low, the VVT runs off volts, and when the volts are low, it's messing up the VVT and it's just going wacky. So if you ever get that noise, which I'm going to insert the video here, instantly go up and look at your volts and see what your volts are doing. My local dealer went way and above because they don't take third parties, but they worked with me. They had to get a hold of Zurich. Zurich had to send a rep down to look at the bike, just to look at it. Don't know what they were looking at. And then they said they would only cover the stator and the labor. Well, they don't make the stator for this bike anymore. The fix is the whole upgrade. They do not make the stator. The stator is not made. So they had to fight with them forever. Long story short, a bunch of phone calls between the dealer I bought it from, the rep. It got covered. The good thing is my warranty ran up September 28th. I made the claim on like the 2nd of September. So the gamble warranty companies is they're gambling. You buy their warranty, you never have to use it. My warranty was $711. They covered the claim. Like I said, the total bill was like $3,600, somewhere around there. You can figure out who won that side of the bet. I'm going to get the bike ready. We are, what is this, October 21st. It's not gonna rain today as far as I know. I'm riding here to work. It's a little cold. So let's get it warmed up, and when I get to work, I will leave the bike idling as I get my work truck ready to go, and then I will come back with the bike still running and show you what the volts are doing. So let's actually start this guy. So ignition on. Actually, we're gonna unplug this now. Big pain in the butt. We're through. Oh, little secret. I don't know how much of a secret it is. I learned it. When I first start this and go to high idle, you're going to see me pull the clutch in. It's going to calm it right down. And I'm going to click my heated grips on as soon as I turn the bike on so it's nice and warm. I will get back to you when I get to work. Alright, we're at work. It's a little loud. The work truck is warming up. We had trucks going over the scales. It's a little loud here. Bike's been running the whole time. Let's see, look at the dash. It is it's 41 degrees, 7:22 in the morning. The bike temp is 208, which is warm. We're still holding 13.7 volts. So, heated grips are still on. Place and posty. I haven't thought so much. But yeah, there's mileage. Sometime this winter, there'll be a video. Pretty sure it'll be a clutch putting this guy. But that is saga with the bike. Oops, let's go that way. She's back riding, having a blast. We've done some more upgrades on a bike. I'll do a whole separate video on that. But thanks for watching. Too bad it's less than October 21st, so riding season's about done here. But we'll see what else we can do for content. All right, thanks guys, bye.